Pick and roll again. This time Bosh able to pull it up and Bosh for the tie. Into the time of the free throw line.
101.98 wraps. Bosh. This time it is done. Where did the
trying to get free? Cross court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosh. Game over.
Here's the game at 2. A core for the Hawks should have been together at least 5 years as Bosh flies in.
puts it on the floor. All the way to the
Everything wide open. Bosh for three. Exactly what I from Bosh. Wade turns the corner behind his back. Bosh for the lead. Got it. 5-10.
Wow.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me and love seeking attention?
What's up, YouTube? It's Jordan. I'm back with another video today, coming at y'all with a big body banger. Today we coming at y'all with the NBA 2K21 video. Now, first thing first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all going crazy. We had like, what, 940 subscribers. You know, I appreciate y'all. And, you know, my bad if my energy is a little low today. You know, I'm going through a lot. But, you know, I do appreciate y'all. And, you know, no matter what's happening, I'm always going to be posting, you know, no matter what, I got y'all, no matter how little subscribers, how many subscribers, whatever. I just know that there's a community, you know, that does support me and, you know, that's there and expecting me to post Mondays and Fridays. So that's what I'm going to do, you know. So I appreciate y'all, you know, road to 1K. And hey, I'm just, you know, we all waiting for 2K22, but I'm still going to squeeze out these build videos and squeeze out these last couple of videos before, you know, we get to that point. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this Chris Bosh build. You already know I'm the build doer in your local corner, and you already know I'm slinging these builds. But yeah, so first thing first, what you want is that shooting and defending pie chart. So Chris Bosh, we all know that man had a trigger. You know, he was like a really good shooter and an amazing defender. And then on top of that, he was dunking everything. If you watch him in his prime, like Toronto Raptors days, he was going crazy. And for that physical profile, you want the balanced one, you know, because like I said, he was dunking everything and he was fast and he was strong. So, you know, you want to account for all of that. You don't just want to leave, you know, one thing unaccounted for. But yeah, with this build, you're going to be able to have limitless range, Hall of Fame. You're going to be able to have Hall of Fame defense, and you're going to be able to have big man contact dunks. So it's pretty OP. You know, that's the whole point. Obviously, the badge count isn't as high, but it's a worthy sacrifice because you get so many benefits, you know, especially if you hit 99, well, your three-pointer, and if you get boost, your three-pointer is going to be pretty high, and then you're dunking, you know, you're going to get contact dunks because, like I said, big man contact dunks, you only need a 75 standing dunk and a 50 driving dunk, so you'll be all right. You know, if you watch the actual gameplay, like when I test out the build, you're going to see how dominant it is, because I feel like it plays like a post score and a stretch at the same time and a paint beast at the same time, because it has that defense, it has that shooting, it has that post scoring, you know, it has everything you want in a big man build, which is pretty much what Chris Bosh was at power forward. You know, 6'11", he could shoot, he could dunk, he could defend. His defense was mad underrated, but you know, he was blocking, he had had a good steal rate for a big man. In his prime, he was sending everything back, you know, he was rebounding everything, a crazy glass cleaner. We all know that clutch rebound he had in the finals for that Ray Allen three-pointer shot. So we all know he was a complete player, you know, a complete basketball player, kind of revolutionizing the game for power forwards and, you know, big men like Dirk Nowitzki was. You know, those two I really think helped revolutionize the game, you know, and helped revolutionize how we see big men. You know, because before that, it wasn't, you know, before that, it was, the majority were just post players, you know, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Shaqs, and then all of a sudden you get Dirk and Chris Bosh and Kevin Garnett, you know, just doing their thing, and it's impressive. You see how talented they are. You see how talented Chris Bosh is. there was, and it's a shame that his career got ended due to the blood clots, because you know, he was like, in his last season, he was still pretty much a 20-point per game scorer, you know. Like, I don't think his prime was really that over. Like, if you look at his stats and everything, his all-star appearances, like, he wasn't trending down at all. He was still doing what he had to do for that Heat team. It's just that blood clotting, man, you know, it's hard to work through that, and it's hard to play with that type of injury when it's internal and everything. But he did it, you know, for as long as he could, and you know, he really gave us some great basketball, and obviously he'll be underappreciated because he was like the third wheel on that big three in Miami Heat. But he, in many ways, he was like the most important, you know, in some ways. Of course, LeBron overall was the most important, but I mean, like, in terms of like getting a rebound and stopping other teams and, you know, providing that overall spark needed, Chris Bosh was that one. You know, he had energy every time, every play on the court. He would get every board that he could, you know, so underappreciated. You could count on him to be clutch. You know, he was just that spark player that every championship team needs. And he was more than a spark player, because not only could he cause that spark, but he can control the game. Like, people forget when he was on Toronto, he was the #1 option. You know, he was leading that team, and he still could have did that in Miami. He just accepted his role and he played it amazingly. So, of course, he'll always be underappreciated, always be underrated. And you know, it's a shame, but all I know is he'll be a Hall of Famer, definitely. Wait, did he get inducted already? I don't think he got it. Oh, he did, actually. My bad. He is a Hall of Famer. I said he will be a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer, because I'm thinking about it now. He is a Hall of Famer. And yeah, it's rightfully fitting, you know, like, that he had a Hall of Fame career, and I'm happy that he didn't, you know, extend it. I'm pretty sure he was first ballot. But, you know, this is that Chris Bosh bill. Like I said at the start of the video, you know, I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for, you know, helping me out in the ways that y'all do, no matter how big or small, you know, this subscriber community is. You know, I appreciate y'all. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.